Bella, Bella, I really love you. I'll never eat your friends or anyone who goes poo. Bella, Bella, I really love you. Yes, I really, really do. Ooh. Hello students, welcome to class. We're going to be responding to different comments that you have today. And if you have any other comments that I might have missed, please feel free in the comments below to write your questions and comments. Let's get right into it. Let's go. Check the label, check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, it's okay. Check the label, check the label. If it's vegan, the animals will say, hooray! Reading your comments, and here's what you say. You say that you're going to be vegan and that you want a few tips. Well, first of all, happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. I am so proud of you for deciding that you're going to end animal exploitation. You're not going to buy animals anymore. You're not going to eat them, wear them, or use them. You're not going to go to circuses or SeaWorld. All of it. So great. So proud of you. Happy vegan, happy vegan, happy vegan Declaration Day. So one of the tips that I can offer you is to think about the animals and not so much about yourself. Because when you think about the victims, it becomes easy. It becomes easy to make that choice in the grocery store. But just in terms of practical things, what you can do is Google vegan recipes. There are millions and millions of them out there. So once you have a bunch of them that you like, it becomes really easy. I personally eat very simply. I eat whole foods. I have a lot of veggies and fruits and nuts and seeds, so I don't really cook a whole lot, but you can cook a big pot of lentils, keep that in your fridge, a big pot of rice, a big pot of oats. You can do this. Happy vegan, happy vegan, happy vegan Declaration Day. I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. I'm always in the mood to save animals and eat delicious vegan food. Hi Elizabeth. Thanks for writing to me and letting me know that your fiance is vegan. But this leads me to ask this question. What about you? Look, I don't want to sound negative here, but the truth is, I think that the odds of your relationship working out are pretty slim. Because if you have a fiance who doesn't want to eat animals, who doesn't want to pay for their rape, their torture, their confinement, sadness, terror, and murder, and you still pay people to do these things, and you are with him in a relationship, the chances are very slim that this is going to work out. One day your fiance or future husband will look at you and think to themselves, wait, why am I with this animal abuser? So please watch the important documentaries and find out why you also should be vegan. Dance with me, baby, a vegan world is coming, a vegan world is coming soon. Dance with me, baby, a vegan world is coming, a vegan world is coming soon. Hello. So you tell us that you're vegetarian, but that you respect other people's choices. Well, let me ask you this. Should I respect you? Should I respect somebody who pays people to sexually assault bulls and cows, to steal the sperm and shove it into a female against her will? That's rape. Should I respect somebody like you who eats dairy products like cheese and ice cream and drinks milk, even though you pay somebody to murder those baby boys, the little baby boy calves, because they'll never be able to give milk, so they're considered to be useless? Do you deserve my respect? Does somebody deserve respect who pays somebody to sexually assault others and to kidnap their babies and then to steal their milk and to enslave these mothers repeatedly year after year? Your respect is not something that I care about. Here's a little reminder. Don't be the vegan non-vegans want you to be. Be the vegan the animals want you to be. Speak out so they can be free. Snack time, Fruits, nuts, and seeds. Snack time, snack time. Fruits, nuts, and seeds. Delicious and nutritious. Delicious and nutritious. Delicious and nutritious. Fruits, nuts, and seeds. The future is vegan. No matter what your religion, we will rise to protect them. The most innocent, amen. The future is vegan. No matter what your religion, you know it in your heart, and you know where to start. We will be better. We will be vegan. Hi there. Thanks for your comment. I'm going to try to explain to you why I see these things as being similar. Now remember, I'm not saying they're exactly the same, but I'm saying that they are similar. What the Nazis did to the Jews was terrible. They removed them from their families against their will. What we do to animals these days is terrible. We remove them from their families against their will. Whether it be taking dolphins out of the oceans and putting them into swimming pools, or whether it be taking other animals like pigs and chickens and cows and turkeys and lambs away from their families. Either way, this is not a good thing, and it is not being kind to these sentient beings, these two groups of beings who never did a single thing wrong ever to deserve this kind of treatment. The Jews were forced to work against their will. They didn't get to see the sun as much as they wanted to feel the sky, to enjoy any kind of freedom, and the same for these animals. They are both enslaved. The Jews were forced to work, and these animals are forced to work in the sense that their whole lives they are forced to, for example, in the dairy industry, produce milk for people who are going to steal it, or produce eggs for people who are going to steal those eggs. So either way, these are two ways that they are similar. The one thing that was different with regard to World War II is that the Holocaust ended for the humans. It ended. 6 million Jews were killed, and arguably other different demographic of groups too, and this was horrible, and thank goodness it ended. But for the animals, it didn't. It never ended. The Holocaust continues to this day. These animals are still raped into existence, forced to be pregnant against their will, and then their babies are removed from them, so they are kidnapped, and they are also enslaved, and the babies are actually murdered at a young age if they're baby boy cows or if they're baby chicks. Additionally, the baby pigs suffer terribly because they pull out their teeth and cut off their tails, and you can research all of this to see the horrific ways that humans treat animals nowadays. So the only difference is that when it came to the Holocaust for the humans, it ended, but it never ended for the animals. And it continues, and 3 times a day, people contribute to this. Around the world, billions and billions of animals are suffering, and if you include the marine life, it goes into the trillions. So I'm encouraging everybody here to really think about their part. You can blame governments all you want, but the reality is that when you're in the grocery store, it is your hand that is going on that product. Every time you choose to buy something, you are paying for the kind of world that you want. If you want a peaceful world, don't pay for violence. Choose the vegan options, ask for the vegan options, work towards being as vegan as possible. Speak out on behalf of the animals in the same way that you would want others to speak out on behalf of you, if you were the victim. It's not that hard. You can totally do it. You can be vegan. Vegan. This is an animal who didn't want to die. This is vegan food, you should give it a try. This was someone's baby that should make you cry. This is vegan food, it should make you smile, it's something you should buy. Thank you so much for writing to me. And thank you for letting me know that you have a compassionate heart. I can tell. I can just imagine you sitting there or walking by and seeing the people fishing, basically taking part in premeditated murder, planning to kill when they don't have to, when there are grocery stores everywhere. We can buy all kinds of other things to eat. We don't have to eat beings. We don't have to separate families. We don't have to cause so much suffering. So I know you're not vegan yet. We all start somewhere. But you've opened up your heart today. So stay on that path. I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and just see what resonates with you. I do all kinds of videos. Sometimes I'm singing, sometimes I'm yelling at people, sometimes I'm talking one-to-one. But just stay on the right path. I'm so proud of you for being here. Thank you. Veganism isn't extreme, but let me tell you what is. Teaching our children to love animals and then teaching them that we can harm those we love. Veganism isn't extreme, but let me tell you what is. Teaching our children to care for animals and then teaching them that we can harm those we love. That is extreme. Veganism isn't extreme. It's true love. So, well, that's it for today. Thanks again for being here. If you like this kind of video, coming up on screen are going to be a bunch of other videos that I've made in the past. Feel free to look at them. Be curious. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye! Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's